The greatest story ever told. Tonight we present Let Your Light Shine, a drama based on a teaching from the greatest life ever lived. Through the narrow streets of the town of Emmaus in Galilee, two men walk hurriedly this afternoon. But as they pass a ragged street urchin, they are surprised when they hear his frightened, timid voice cry out,
Sirs!
Is he addressing us, Samuel?
Well, I shouldn't think so. I don't know him. Never even seen him before.
Well, I certainly haven't.
Sirs, please!
There's no doubt now he is talking to us. Seems to want something.
Well, then I'll find out. All right, boy. What is it? What do you want?
Sir, the smallest coin you have. Could you spare it?
Well, did you hear that? Not more than 10 years old and already a beggar. Come along, Samuel. Don't encourage him.
Wait, Abner. Seems hungry and afraid. Well, now, lad, how does it happen that you're begging?
I'm hungry.
Well, I didn't mean that. I meant, who takes care of you? Where's your family?
Family? Maybe I'd better go.
No, boy, don't go. You don't have to be afraid of me.
The way he trembles.
Yes, I can see. I'll get to the bottom of this. Tell me, boy, where do you live? What street? I'll take you home.
But, sir, I have no home.
Come now, you must live someplace.
No, sir.
He's still afraid. I'll have to make him know we're trying to help him. Now, son, listen to me. We won't harm you. Just tell us where you live, and we'll take you home.
Please, sir. I told you I have no home.
The boy's too evasive. I think he lies.
I never lie.
Then what do you mean you have no place to live?
My mother, my father, both dead. I had no family in the town where I lived. So I took work as a water boy to camels in a caravan. But I didn't do the work so well. They said I was too small, too weak. The caravan passed through here and left me.
Just cut you adrift.
Yes, sir. 2 days ago.
And what have you lived on since?
Sir, I'm hungry.
I see. Well, this is more serious than I thought. Look, lad, a coin won't do you any good.
Please, sir, I'm hungry.
A coin might keep you fed for today, but what of tomorrow and the days after that? I know what you need.
What, sir?
I'm going to take you to the town elder right now.
No!
Now, boy, don't try to run away. You'll only be doing yourself harm in the long run. Come with me.
That's right, Samuel. This is a matter for the town to take care of. We should take him to the elder.
Give me a hand, boy. There we are. We'll take care of you. Come along now.
Sir, what will they do to me?
What needs doing? The elder will apprentice you out to a farmer or a tradesman. You'll earn your board and keep.
Will they beat me?
No, of course not.
They did when I worked in the caravan, and they'll do it again. They'll do it again.
No. Now hold still and just come along peacefully. This is the best thing for you.
They won't beat me. I won't let them.
Wait, lad.
He's got away.
Boy, come back here. Come back.
Gone. Turned that corner and disappeared.
Too bad. Well, there's only one thing to do. Go to the elder and tell him that boy's loose in the town. It's the elder's responsibility now to find him and put him out to work so he can be taken care of.
No, Rebecca. He said he'd leave the marketplace in time to be home and have the evening meal early, so we could all go to the olive grove and hear the master.
He didn't forget, did he?
Of course not. Your father's a good man. Not one to forget an important thing like this. There, that must be Father now.
Sarah, you ready? And the children?
Ready, dear, all of us, just waiting for you.
Well, then we should leave at once.
But the evening meal. You haven't eaten.
Well, it's enough if you and the children have. I shall have mine later when we return. The important thing is to get there before the teaching begins.
Yes, dear. Rebecca, find your sister and brother. Tell them Father is here and we're ready to leave.
Yes, Mother.
Samuel, you promised you'd leave the marketplace early.
But I did.
And arrived home only now?
Well, something happened on the way.
Trouble?
A ragged beggar boy about 10 years old, I'd say. He stopped Abner and me. Very pathetic. Alone here in Emmaus, no family, no friends.
Oh, he must have been hungry.
Oh, yes. Cast off by a caravan and without food for 2 days.
Something should be done for him.
Exactly what I said. And so I started to take him to the elder, but the lad was terrified. He broke away and disappeared. But naturally, I had to stop at the house of Nathan, the town elder. I told him all about it. He'll be on the lookout for the lad. Said they'd find him by tomorrow, at least.
What about tonight? Where will he sleep?
How should I know? Well, now, we must hurry, else we won't get to the olive grove in time to hear the master teach.
But that boy...
Now, please, Sarah, if the children are ready, we should set out at once.
Surely someone should do something about him.
Well, it's not our problem, but one for the town. I've talked to the elder. That's all I can do. Now, if we want to hear the master, we must leave at once.
Yes, Samuel.
Now, Rebecca, I'll hold you up. There. Can you see the master now?
Master. Father. I can see him. I can see him.
Samuel,
What is it, dear?
that boy you told me about.
Forget it, I told you. I've done everything I can.
What will the town elder do with him if he finds him tomorrow?
Put him out to work. That's the way those things are always done.
I wonder...
Please, Sarah, you must be quiet now. The master's going to speak.
Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
Father, a city set on a hill. What does that...
Child, just listen.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father, which is in heaven.
Samuel, these words are meant for us. And because they are, I'm uneasy.
Uneasy? Why?
We can't talk about it now. We'll disturb the others. But later, after the teaching is finished, when we return home...
Sarah, I could tell while you were bathing the children, putting them to bed, there was something on your mind. But now that we're alone, can you tell me?
That boy.
Again? Now, Sarah, be reasonable.
I'm thinking of a frightened little boy who's wandering the streets of this town with no place to sleep. And we let it happen.
We? Well, it's not our fault. I did what I had to.
The boy is still alone. with no place to rest his head.
What did you expect me to do? Bring him home here?
Why not?
A boy we didn't know, allow him to mingle with our children?
You talk as though the boy's a bad boy. How can you judge? You only saw him for a few moments.
Now, please, Sarah, I did my duty when I started to take him to the elder. If he'd gone with me, he'd have been fed. I did the proper thing.
Did you? The boy appealed to you for help.
It's the town's responsibility to provide for him in some way, to see that he's fed, clothed, has a place to sleep. They have ways of taking care of such children.
Samuel, will they give him love, too?
Love? What's that to do with it?
There are things the boy needs as much as food. Who'll give him love? Who'll read scripture to him so he may gain knowledge and wisdom? Maybe you should have brought him here.
What?
To live with us.
But we have children of our own, Sarah. We have responsibilities toward them. This boy is a stranger. The authorities have been notified. Let them act. Now it's time to get to sleep.
No, Samuel.
But you can't stay up all night.
Nor could I sleep for thinking about that boy.
What's done is done.
Samuel, what the Master said about letting your light shine before men to glorify our Father who is in heaven. Didn't it mean anything to you?
Of course, I thought about it on the way home. I've nothing to be ashamed of. I live decently, honestly, charitably, within my means, of course.
Are we glorifying God now by allowing one of his children to wander the streets like a stray dog? Are we letting our light shine before others when we shirk our responsibility by saying it belongs to the town, to the authorities?
Responsibility? What makes it our responsibility?
We follow the Master. We believe ourselves to be children of God. Then it's our responsibility to act his way. That's what the Master meant. So when the boy appealed to you for help, that put it up to you. That made it your responsibility.
Sarah, I'm sorry. Perhaps I did do the wrong thing, but now it's too late.
That's too easy to say, Samuel.
All right, I'll see the town elder first thing tomorrow.
No. We must find that boy tonight.
Are you mad, Sarah? Find the boy at this hour of the night?
I won't rest till we find him. You see, I'd keep thinking. Suppose it were one of our children. Rebecca or David or Jonathan. And then I just couldn't sleep.
But to search the streets...
Samuel, please.
Well, if you feel that strongly about it, there'll be no rest for either of us till we find him. All right. Come, Sarah. We'll go searching. We've covered half the town already, dear.
There's still the other half.
What makes you think we can never find him?
We'll do our best.
In all probability, someone else took him in.
It would be very easy to turn back now believing that. Only I couldn't believe it. Not till I knew.
Then you'll keep on.
Yes, Samuel.
And what about our children left alone there at the house?
They're safe. Don't worry. There are no thieves in this town.
Then, we continue.
Yes. If he's not on this street...
Then he's nowhere in town. We've covered every other street.
I wonder, did he leave town? Was he frightened by what you told him about appearing before the town elder? Where do you suppose he is now? Hiding somewhere in the fields outside of town, terrified and trembling.
Now you're letting your imagination run away with you.
Don't you realize if we don't find him at the end of this street, then he's no place where we can help him?
Yes, I know.
Wait. I thought I saw a figure slip out of a doorway down there.
Well, come, we'll find out. must say I didn't see anything.
Perhaps if we called out to him.
And wake everyone on the street?
If we were so close to him and didn't find him, I'd never forgive myself.
Well, dear, here we are.
Yes. The end of the street. And no boy.
You said he might have run away from the town.
All right, Samuel. I guess we won't ever find him. We might as well go home again.
If I'd known you were going to feel this way, Sarah.
At least we tried.
Yes.
Soon it will be light out.
A whole night wasted searching for that boy. We'll never see him again.
Even if we don't, it wasn't wasted. We tried. We tried.
Sarah,
What is it, dear?
the door of our house. Look,
Yes,
we latched it before we left, didn't we?
I remember we did.
And now it's open.
The children. We must see if anything's wrong. Quickly.
Do you think anyone could have seen us go out? Do you think there are thieves?
We must find out. I'll swing the door wide.
No. Wait. If there's anyone in there, we mustn't frighten him into doing something desperate. We must think of the children. Shh. Oh, wait. I'll do it.
The door. Samuel.
Who's there? Who is it?
Samuel. A child. And he cries.
David?
No, that's no child of ours. Quickly, Samuel, the lamp lighted.
Yes.
Now, son, don't be afraid. We won't harm you.
You won't get a chance.
No, child, don't try to run away.
Let me go. Let go
No,
of me.
please, boy, don't try to run away. Samuel, the lamp.
There, here it is.
Hold it close to him. Samuel, is this the boy?
Yes. But wait. What's this he has under that dirty coat of his?
No, don't touch
Here,
me.
let me see.
No.
What you're hiding there belongs to this house, doesn't it? Well, doesn't it?
Let go of me.
Wait, Samuel. Now, son, let me see what you have hidden there.
He's a thief. And you wanted me to bring him home to let him live with our children.
Samuel, please, you're not helping by talking that way. Come, son. Let me see what it is.
All right. Here.
Oh. Look, Samuel. Bread.
Bread? Is that all? Are you sure?
See for yourself.
Well, if he'd come with me to the elder, he wouldn't have had to steal. I tried to help you, boy, and now you repay me by robbing me. You steal.
I was afraid. What you said about the town elder. I thought other people who saw me would feel the same way. So I hid till it was dark. And when it was dark, I looked for a house where I could get some bread without being caught. I found this one.
Well, there's no choice for us now, Sarah. You see what kind of a boy this is.
What are you going to do?
I shall take him to the elder myself now.
No, please, no.
We can't have him stay here now.
Samuel, wait.
I've decided, Sarah. Anything we may have said about this boy before is all changed now. I'm taking him along with me.
Then at least wait a little while.
What for?
After all, he still hasn't eaten. The loaf of bread is still whole. We have some other food left, too. Let me feed him first.
All right. If you want to.
I do. Come, son.
Look at him eat.
Almost 3 days. That's what he said. 3 days without food.
Yes. Well, he'll be better off where he's going.
Don't say that.
It's the truth. He won't go hungry.
Now you've frightened him. He stopped eating. What is it, son?
Please, woman, what you said. What he said. Where am I going? What will they do to me?
You'll be provided for. Probably they'll apprentice you to a farmer. You'll never go hungry again.
A farmer? Who?
Well, we don't know. It depends on what the town elder decides.
Don't worry about it now, lad. Just eat. Finish your food.
I'm not hungry anymore.
But half the food's left.
I don't want to eat.
I see.
Well, if he's done eating, it's time for us to leave. And besides, it's already dawn. I won't feel so guilty about waking the elder now. Come, lad. Well?
Samuel.
What is it now?
Samuel, look at him. Dirty face, shabby clothes.
There are no rich beggars, my dear.
But if we could clean him up before you took him to the elder, it might make a better impression. Might make him find a better master for the boy.
Clean him up now? It's dawn. You've been up all night.
I could bathe him before you took him away.
But you've already bathed 3 children.
Then one more can't be so much, can it?
And what about water?
The well is full. If you don't want to draw the water, I will.
No. You're doing enough as it is. I'll get it. But then I take him back, remember.
Come here, lad.
Yes?
Let me see your coat. Oh, torn. We should fix it.
What will they do to me?
I don't know.
Is it very bad? I mean, where I'm going?
I don't know. Here, let me take off your coat. Oh, the way you're shaking. Perhaps you're cold. Let me hold you close to me. There. Isn't that better?
My mother. She used to hold me this way. But no more. No more.
You mustn't cry. You mustn't cry.
Sarah,
Quiet, Samuel.
Well, I have the water. You said you wanted to bathe it.
I know. Put the pitchers down quietly.
Oh, I see. He's asleep. In your arms.
Yes. He began to cry, and he was tired. I guess he just cried himself to sleep.
Well, you better wake him up and bathe him so I can take him with me to the elder.
Wake him now. He's just fallen asleep.
Well, you can't just sit there holding him for hours till he wakes.
But he's so tired.
Now, Sarah, please be reasonable.
By being what you call reasonable, you turned him into a thief.
Sarah, that's no way to talk.
Look at him the way he sleeps. Innocent as a child has a right to be. Would you tell me now that he's a bad boy?
He looks like a nice lad.
Yes. And because we didn't take him in and feed him, because he was frightened of what would happen to him, he became desperate. You see, it was our fault.
Well, now you must wake him and bathe him. I have to take him soon.
Only a little while.
A little while.
If we give the child an hour of peaceful sleep, is that so much?
No.
Then let him be.
You know, Sarah, when you look at him from this side, he bears quite a resemblance to our David. Did you notice that?
Yes, I saw.
But then I suppose all children look alike in some ways, don't they?
Children are all alike in some ways.
What do you mean?
They need more than bread or clothes or a bed to sleep in. They need love.
It's too bad they can't all have it then.
This one could.
Sarah, you're not thinking that...
Why not, Samuel?
Well, I don't know why not. It's just that... Well, it's not our responsibility.
Isn't it, Samuel?
You mean... Let your light so shine before men?
That's right. If we are God's children, then we must do good. A father is glorified by the actions of his children. So our Father who is God is glorified by our actions. To do that, we must help those who turn to us. We must face responsibility and not shirk it by glibly saying, others will do it.
There's but a fourth child in our home.
You'll never notice, Samuel. Enough food for us can be enough for him, too.
He looks so peaceful sleeping there as though he belonged in your arms.
I think he does belong there. Well, Samuel?
But if you don't think it would wake him, I'll lift him and place him in bed. Our bed.
Would you, Samuel?
Yes. There. I have him.
He's not such a burden, is he?
No, dear. And an even lighter burden when I think of those words we heard the Master say.
Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father, which is in heaven.
Have been listening to Let Your Light Shine, another episode in the greatest story ever told, from the greatest life ever lived.